Alright, good evening everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to another game pickup stream. Haven't been done one of those in 2 months. Actually no, it was beginning of February. So first and foremost, I'll probably talk about that. Game pickup streams are going to be quarterly now. So it works perfectly because it's the end of the first quarter of 2019 right now. It's, the end of the third month. Meaning the next one is not going to be next month, it's actually going to be at the end of June. Or beginning of July, which, whenever my schedule works. So, first and foremost, I should probably talk about the setup right now. I am in the current process of getting new Windows in. So, let's get off the loading screen. As you can see, I'm not in my usual spot. I'm not sitting at a desk. You might not be able to tell that. I'm not on my couch. Right now, and I'll show you, it is a mess. I know you don't know this room too well, which I'm going to be doing a room tour soon for YouTube. I'm sitting on my bed, and it's a fucking mess. So if you see a little bit of shaking, I apologize. There's not much I can do about that right now. I did want to get this out of the way, and I don't really have anywhere else to do this. My couch is gone. The spare room, which is where my other desk is it's filled in there. So this is going to be interesting, but luckily this isn't going to be a long stream because I've only got about 20 games or so. And I guess we'll go through Backloggery again and see the progress I've made since last stream. I don't know if I'm going to keep that segment in. I honestly might replace it with other things that I like to collect, like DVDs, Blu-rays, CDs, manga, whatever else, some other interesting things. I don't really have any way to keep track of all that stuff, so it'll probably just be the most noticeable stuff, the stuff I really, really like. With that said, let's begin. I quit my job about a month ago, so pickups are a little especially with all the limited run games that have been coming out that I want. So, there's not a whole lot of stuff is what I'm saying, and I was hoping to have 2 NES games that I've been dying to have with me here, but I wasn't able to get them. I will next week though, and you'll see that at the beginning of the June video. That said, let's start off with some Atari 2600 stuff. I've been doing a lot of retro collecting the past month. I've been really into NES, but I've also been collecting some Atari. Probably the middle of February, probably a week or 2 after the last stream, I went to the pawn shop and picked up some loose, I know these aren't loose, some loose Atari 2600 games, and I found good priced boxes on eBay, because I like complete in-box collecting. The only one I haven't found a box for yet, well, I actually did buy it, so it'll be here soon, is this game right here, Defender. I'm not too into the Atari 2600, but the games are cheap, and they provide 10-minute spurts of entertainment, so it may just because I'm so damn young, that I need, I don't know why I'm opening this up, that I just can't play arcade games like that. I can't play score-based games like that have very little, I don't know, it's just very repetitive. It doesn't really have any meaning to it, and I hope I don't piss anyone off by saying that. It's just me. I need to feel like I'm accomplishing something by playing the game, whether it's getting through a story or going through challenges or something like that. Regardless, I do like these games. This is the only game out of the bunch that I have not been able to play yet because I didn't have the paddle controllers. Luckily, I went back to that pawn shop Wednesday and was able to, I found a pair of paddle controllers for like $5. So it's really good. This game is Super Breakout. I got the box for this. It's looking real nice here. Aside from the slight tear at the top, which a lot of Atari boxes have that, so I'm not sure why, but I'm guessing it's just the way they must have like glued down the little fold there instead of actually shrink wrapping these boxes or something. I don't know how they did it in the late 70s, but we got that. Pretty cool. And lastly, for the Atari 2600 stuff, sorry for bumping the mic there, this is probably my favorite of the 3 games, which is Missile Command. I really like this game, actually. Regardless, I've only played it a little bit because, like I said, I can only get in these games in like short 10-minute spurts. This box is really good condition as well. I don't buy boxes unless they're in good condition. I should point that out right now. And all these came with a manual, including Defender, which I don't have yet. The important thing that I'm trying to do with my NES and SNES and Atari 2600 games is make sure that I have the manual. And I'm not too worried about a lot of games. Like, I own Monopoly for the NES. I have it in box. I don't have the manual. Don't care. I don't like the game. I don't want to know anything about it. I'm not going to spend the extra couple bucks to get that manual. But what's a game that I don't have a manual for? I don't know, Tetris. I like Tetris. I don't need the manual. I'd like to have it. I don't know, there's something interesting. And Zelda 1, the map. I'm trying to find the map. I do have the manual, but I love Zelda series, like every Nintendo fan. And that box is like $20 or something. So that's gonna be a hard one for me to track down. But yeah, moving on with the retro stuff. There's actually not as much retro stuff as I thought. So, I'm currently, let me boost my mic volume just a little bit here, so I don't have to, because this is killing me back. Okay, so, I've been on a big NES kick. Unfortunately, I don't have much NES stuff to show at the moment. But, I'm in a process in my life right now where I'm struggling to figure out whether I want complete in box or just boxed NES games or just these loose carts. And I love them both. I don't know if I want to go the cheap route or, you know, just getting these carts or actually get them in box. It's a whole ordeal with me right now. And it bothers me. I'm trying to figure it out though. It might just be because I haven't had a job for a month and I've got too much time on my hands. So anyway, I got 2 NES games, which is funny because now that I realize it, these are actually the first 2 NES games I bought. I got about 20 NES games from my brother, handed down to me back in late 2016, and I've just been playing them because they're good games. It's like Zelda, Mario Brothers 1, 3, Duck Hunt, Marble Madness, Turtles 1 and 2, Blaster Master, Pinball, Pinbot, a whole bunch of good games. But I got 2 really good games here. This was actually in the $3 bin at the local retro gaming store. And it is, my arm cannot extend like that, it is Rad Racer. Really good label condition. Cannot make that out. I probably should have got more lighting in here. But, fun game. I actually did a little stream test with this. And, slight spoiler, in about a week or maybe a couple days, who knows, I would like to do the next stream when everything's back in order. So yeah, let's say in a week or so I'm going to be doing my next challenge stream, which is going to be racing themed. So this might be a part of it. I haven't figured out the easy mode challenge yet. I figured out the normal and hard mode. So maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Maybe we'll do something simple like get through the first 2 levels or something, which isn't as simple as it sounds, but with a little practice I can get through that, I'm sure. And at the beginning of March, was it the beginning of March or middle of April, I got into a pretty big Castlevania kick with, I was playing the first one a lot on the NES Classic, and I went hunting it down. I don't like buying on eBay. I didn't realize this had a nick in it. What a shame. Still good condition. Like, really good condition as far as label goes. Excuse me. So, I went looking for Castlevania 1, didn't find it, but I found Castlevania 2. Lighting is really fucking with me right now. Give me 1 second and mess with that lighting a little bit. Ugh. Alright. Let's try that. Might have to come back some. Alright, whatever, it's fine. It's not too big of a deal. So that's, those two carts I'm trying to find a good box for. One thing I should point out is that I'm in the process of getting a lot of my NES games boxed, a lot of my loose NES games. I think I got the boxes recently for... sorry about that. American Gladiator, Dr. Mario... what else? There's way more than that. Wheel of Fortune Family Edition. Interesting, I thought there was way more than that. Oh yeah, Sneak, Rattle, and Roll, Fester's Quest, Double Dragon 1, and Anticipation. I just haven't gotten those last four. I haven't gotten the boxes for those yet. I got them all off of eBay, so... So I've been spending way too much money, and good thing M just showed up, because now time for my very first Super Nintendo game. I don't even own a Super Nintendo, but it was also in the $3 bin with, Rad Racer. And she is a big Scooby-Doo fan, so let's see if that focuses. Good label as well. I'm looking for a box for this as well. Actually, I'm hoping I'll be able to get a box for it soon. I don't know why it's not being able to focus as well. Maybe it's because there's too much movement. Let me check the settings for it. No, we're good actually. It's just not. It's not focusing like I want it to. It's probably because there's so much movement. Anyway, so I'm in the process of trying to get a box for that. There's actually eBay bid right now for this game boxed and Tetris 2 for a decent price. I'm trying to get the seller to send me some more pictures of the boxes because I want them in good condition. And yeah, good shit. I think that's all. Yeah, it's all for loose cartridges right now, and we got 3 more retro games, depending what your definition of retro is, because we have some GameCube and Wii stuff. But to me, this is the last like 3 retro games, and I got a bunch of good priced N64 games. I was pretty scared. Last November, I was looking for a complete unboxed copy of Mario Party. Any of the Mario Parties, any of the 3, they were all going for about 60 to 80 complete in box, and recently the price skyrocketed. They went to like 160, something ridiculous. And I even saw the loose carts at the local retro gaming store go from like $30 to $60. So I got really scared and went off and bought some good priced. I think all of these were like 20 bucks. Good priced N64 games boxed. So we got 2 of them are childhood favorites, or childhood games. We got Wave Race 64. Everybody loves this game. I haven't gotten around to playing this yet. which is sad. But since everything is, you know, fucked over here, I can't exactly do that right now. And the next two games I did get as a bundle together, so they were both $20 together, which is really good. This first one, box is a little torn, is actually a childhood game I played as well, and I don't remember the game being as hard as it is. Maybe I just am not, I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't read the manual yet, and maybe I don't know all the little tips and tricks to the game. But that game is hard. I can't remember if I actually chose to do something for the challenge stream for this, but if I did, I'm probably really fucked. So yeah, Extreme G. So much reflection. It's because I got box protectors on these. The upcoming games after this last one shouldn't have that problem. And the sequel to it, Extreme G2, which I actually never played as a kid. And as you can see, all good condition. They're not flattened, they're not torn. I got really lucky with getting these two games, basically $10 a piece. Sorry for the noise. Alright. Oh, this is gonna be a stretch. I should have pulled it all closer. Now we got some more modern games. Once again, depending on what your definition of modern and retro is, depends on where you draw that line. You didn't hear that. I didn't drop anything. Shut up. Your room looks so naked? Yeah, I showed it at the beginning of the stream. It's a fucking mess. Yeah, I can't wait until it's put back together. It sucks so much. So, we'll start off with the PS4 games. I have two limited run games here. First up, Defender's Quest. I played very little of it. The story is interesting, but man, am I not a fan of the gameplay. I think I only got this a couple days after the last stream, the last pickup stream. And the only reason I really bought it was because I didn't watch any reviews. All I did was I googled it, and I was like, here's a trading card that comes with it, a limited run trading card. And I read the genre, and it said it was a what's the genre called? Tower defense, a tactical tower defense game. And I was like, man, when I was younger, I loved playing Bloons Tower Defense on CoolMathGames.com. That was like my favorite game to play when I was in school, and I shouldn't have been playing games. And I was like, other than that, I've never really played a tower defense game. So I bought this on a whim, and I played it a little bit the day I got it, and the story is interesting, but it's a complex game, and I'm not sure how I feel about it, so I haven't gone back to it yet. I need to really, really be in a mood for a very tactical, complex game. That said, let's move on to the next limited run game, which actually, as far as I know, did not release recently. It released like back in summer. And I streamed it. I streamed the entirety of the game. I think I beat it my first time on stream. Maybe not. I don't know. I was in a bad mood that night. I felt sick, and I had internet issues. But it's an anime titty game. Caladrius Blaze. This is a shoot 'em up with anime titties. Well, it's actually a shoot 'em up bullet hell. I think it's more of a bullet hell than a shoot 'em up. But I didn't get the trading card. I don't even know if Limited Run had the trading cards at this point in time in their company career. But yeah, one thing I love about Limited Run is how they always include the manuals, and occasionally they include a little art book, which is, I actually haven't looked through this yet, which is very cool. You can look through I'm gonna look through some anime titties on stream right now, if y'all don't mind. Actually, there is no anime titties. I'm a little disappointed. It's just, you know, them in their normal outfits. Okay, so yeah, I actually bought that off of eBay. I think I paid $50 for it, which I guess isn't bad. It probably sold for like 30 when Limited Run first released it. And I was a little disappointed with it, if you didn't watch that stream. But I kind of wish I bought it digitally. But oh well. It's a physical game for the PS4 collection, what can I say? And the last game I got about a week ago, and I'm super excited to play this because I'm a huge Monster Hunter fan. We got Monster Hunter World. I put so many hours into Monster Hunter Tri on the Wii. That was my first Monster Hunter game. I'm so nostalgic for that game, and I wish they'd bring back Lok-Lak. And I get sad every time I hear the music or see the place or think about how it all ended, you know. And I put a lot of hours in Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. I think between those two games, I've probably put about 3,000 hours into those two games. Tri was probably like 900. I know I put 1,000 into the Wii U version of 3 Ultimate, and like another, fuck if I know, like another 800 onto the 3DS version, because I got the 3DS before I got the Wii U. I don't know if I ever told the story. I pretty much stopped gaming after the 3DS, and then the Wii U got me back into it. So I'm super excited to play that. I'm waiting for the perfect time, because like I said, I'm gonna have a new job soon, and I don't want to get started on a game that I'm gonna get addicted with right away. But I'm so excited to play this because I was not feeling 4 Ultimate, I was not feeling Generations, and I certainly was not feeling, what is it called, Generations Ultimate that they released for the Switch. So I'm hoping this brings back the spark for me. I know they completely changed up the formula for this, but it's a lot better than the direction the other side of the Monster Hunter franchise has gone, the Nintendo games. So I'm excited for that. The case came busted. Amazon busted the case, and I was too lazy to message them about it. I just got the replacement PS4 case today for it, so I'm glad the artwork wasn't damaged. It's a little scratched up on the back, but what can you do? That's PS4 games. Alright. We're gonna save the big thing for last. You might have saw me skim over it with the camera earlier. It's sitting right over here. What's going on, TTV? So we're gonna go ahead and do some, I guess, GameCube games, or GameCube game. I guess it was kind of a steal. I went to the pawn shop and found Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix. It was the game that I did a full playthrough on stream of. I found this and 2 dance pads shrink wrapped together for like, I think I paid $40 for all this. So, and I think this game goes for about $30 by itself. So I guess it was kind of a deal. But that was an interesting game. If you didn't see the stream on that, that is a that is something you should probably watch. Maybe not. Might be horrifying. It's on my YouTube channel. I'm glitching? Or is my audio just peaking? Everything seems fine on my end. Why are you unmodded again? I can mod you real quick. There you go. So that's the only GameCube pickup for the moment. We'll talk about a little bit more about that later. We have 3 Wii games, 3 Switch games, and then that bigger pickup, and then we'll be done here. Went ahead and picked up 2 Switch games I've been wanting to play for a while, or Wii games I've been wanting to play for a while. And sorry, I was reading the chat. We got WarioWare Smooth Moves. I have not touched this yet, but I hear it's so good. I've been wanting to get in the WarioWare series ever since I played Smash Brothers Brawl, and there was that WarioWare stage in there. It seems so interesting to me. It takes me a long time to get around to playing these games, unfortunately. But hey, you can do the big cheese if that wants to focus. It's not gonna want to focus, is it? Nope. The mortar and pestle. Oh my god, it looks like. Okay. Let me put these back. We got Mario Sports Mix. I've been dying to play this since I was probably in middle school. When I was in middle school, we would go to the weight room during gym. And we would alternate stations. You'd go from like the treadmill to the elliptical to the like actual weights. And one of the stations was a Wii set up to a projector, and we'd play about 5 minutes of this, and I wanted to play the game so bad, and then like a year ago I noticed it got rare. Like, not rare, but it was like going used for like $80. I think I got this for 25, so I scored big. I played a little bit of this with Emmy Darling, and it's hit or miss with the games, honestly. I will probably go through this and try to beat it at some point, but I enjoy it for what it is. Maybe I'm just blinded by some minor form of nostalgia, but I guess that's who I am. I always get blinded by nostalgia. Alright, last Wii game, I actually picked this up last week. This was another game I had as a pre-teen, and sold it off for an iPod. I think I sold this off with a bunch of other games and DVDs, and it's like the biggest regret of my life because I'm still trying to get some of those games back. Super Paper Mario. I know it's not the most favored Mario game in the series, but it was my first Paper Mario game. I actually haven't played any of the other ones or whatever. So, I don't know if I'll ever get around to this, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice to have in the collection again. Three Switch games here. One game I've been dying to play for a while, ever since it was on the Wii U, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I'm glad I got this version, because it comes with the DLC. I don't think it comes with any exclusive Switch content. I think it just comes with the DLC. I think I've 100% done 100 or 50, 100, and maybe 150cc. I can't remember, but I think I've gotten my money's worth out of this game already. Honestly, I sat down for like 5 hours the first night and played the shit out of it. I love this game. It's really good. But at this point, I think I'm only gonna play it, you know, co-op or maybe online. I haven't touched it in a while, maybe a month. Alright, another limited run game here. Last limited run game. Super Meat Boy. I believe this was a Best Buy exclusive, because I only saw it on Best Buy's website. I pre-ordered it and picked it up. And comes with a nice little inside cover. I guess it's reversible to an extent. And I guess that's a Super Meat Boy comic there. Yeah, #1. So I wonder if there's any more comics. Oh, it's not even a comic, it's just artwork. Let's see if I can get that. Yeah, Dr. Fetus. That comes with a little limited run, forever physical booklet. And last Switch game, was semi-impulsive. A lot of rock in there, I'm sorry. No More Heroes, Travis Strikes Again. It's basically No More Heroes 2.5, from what I understand. It's a lot of, like, mini-game stuff. It's not in the traditional No More Heroes format. I bought it because I haven't played... I have played the first one. I haven't beaten the first one. I don't own the second one. I played it because I know that the sales for this game is going to basically determine whether or not they do a No More Heroes 3. But I remember being hyped for this when I started college, February 2017. And that's when I first bought No More Heroes 1, but I played a decent bit of it then, and I just haven't finished it since then. I haven't gone back. So, that's the Switch games. We got one more thing left, and it's a big pickup. I got a really good deal on this. I won't say the price. I think this is the only time you're going to see me show a console on stream, but got my GameCube with a Game Boy player. What was it? Last pickup stream, I showed off Metroid Prime and said this was my first GameCube game, and I didn't own a GameCube. Now I do. First portable home console from the Nintendo. Fuck you, Switch. So an employee at the local retro gaming store made a good deal for me. And he basically knocked out all my rare and hard to find or pricey GameCube obstacles that would get in my way when I started collecting. And I'm so grateful for it. He just did a nice little bundle price for me, so I didn't have to pay, $200 for this game right here, which is about what it's going for now, if I remember correctly, unless it's going down. Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, perfect condition. Even the disc is, if I recall, the disc is looking real good. I haven't gotten around to playing this yet. I tested it just to make sure it worked. And I'm a big Fire Emblem fan, if you did not know that. And I never thought I'd own this because of how much it costs. I remember back when this game used to be used $80, and I saw a new copy on eBay for $125, and I didn't go for it. I regret it because I will say I did pay a little more than that for this used copy. But like I said, it was a bundle deal. And the last really hard thing to find with the Game Boy Player, a Game Boy Player disc. For those of you who don't know, this disc goes for about $90 to $110 at the moment. And the Game Boy Player itself is like $10 to $20, just going off the eBay prices. So I'm very, very grateful that I was able to knock that out. All my big GameCube obstacles are out of the way right now, maybe aside from like Ikaruga or anything else that pops up. That's the pickups for this quarter. The excitement when you were maybe gonna get it was so much excitement. Yeah, dude, I could have kissed that guy on the fucking mouth. So that's the pickups for this quarter. Like I said at the beginning, we're gonna be going to quarterly pickups now. So next pickup stream will be in June. I might change the format of this a little bit and start including DVDs and Blu-rays, CDs, manga, whatever else that I find interesting that I just kind of want to show off. It's basically show and tell. I'm a little 5-year-old. I'm just a little 5-year-old in front of this camera, like, I got this. It good. I like it. Okay, so like I said, short stream. Before we go off, I do want to talk a little bit about what's going on. I'm actually a little more focused on YouTube right now, if I'm being honest. I'm actually going to go record a bunch of Rogue Legacy episodes right now. I uploaded 2 episodes in the past week, which is very unlike me as of late. I uploaded 1 episode yesterday, so if you want to go check that out, the link is down below if you scroll, or in the info tab if you're on mobile. That's my main Let's Play channel, not my backup. And I'm about to go record some more Rogue Legacy stuff, probably a couple episodes, and get back on track to editing those. And I will pan over again. This fucking mess. Once everything is, you know, back in order, I will probably be working on a room tour, and once Rogue Legacy is over, I'm probably going to start working on it now, but I'm going to start working on my next Let's Play, which I'm going to be going into a more formative Let's Play. What do you mean, a shift? Wow, that's a shift. Okay, I'm not even hold on one second. I could have the chat up here. The chat would have been nice for context. But what was I? I'm gonna start working on a room tour, or rooms tour, going over 2 rooms, because I do have PC games in the other room that I don't display with the rest of the games. What else? Yeah, that's all right now. Next stream is probably gonna be next week. It's gonna be the challenge stream. I still have to figure out. It's not gonna be at the beginning of the month, because I still have to figure out. The easy mode difficulty for the next challenge stream. Oh, this shift from YouTube to Twitch, yeah. So, and I don't have all my consoles set up right now, so it's not like I can start experimenting now and figuring out what I want to do. Real quick, we will turn the webcam off, and we will take a quick glance at the backloggery, like we did last stream, because, I don't even know how much progress I've made, honestly, if I'm being completely fucking honest. I did get a bunch of digital games this past month, and we will go over that. Disregard all this, please. Disregard all this. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, hopefully this works. So currently we're up to, what, 568 games. I'll probably hit 600 for the end of the year. So when was the last stream? Okay, yeah, it was on the 4th, because we completed Messenger. Beat Celeste, which was a very good game. I actually bought all 3 physical copies that Limited Run released, and you'll probably be seeing that next pickup stream. We got Bastion. Well, I showed Bastion last stream. Beat Mitsurugi Kamui Hikai, I believe that's how it's pronounced. I completed Battle Tanks, which was a childhood game. I need to go back and play some more N64 stuff. I only have like 10 games for it. It's like, okay, what do I want to play? I have 10 options here. Oh, we'll just do the same as always. Mario 64. We beat Jamestown. I haven't even thought about that game. Like, I completely forgot it existed. For how much I praised the game, it's kind of sad. I just haven't been in a shoot-'em-up mood. I guess I've been in a very retro mood. I bought Pokemon Ranger on the Wii U Virtual Console. I don't own that game physically. I bought it for Emmy Darling, actually. Tetris 99, I think that was the very day it came out. Actually finally beat Super Mario Brothers. I don't know why I always had trouble with the Hammer Brother at the very end in 8-4, right before Bowser. He would always kill me. He would kill me multiple times, give me my game over. And I actually never knew about the continue trick where you held A and hit start after getting a game over, and it would send you back to the last world you died on, or you got a game over on. So I wish I knew that. I wish I fucking knew that. And then there was this day. whole bunch of fucking games. And I am so sorry, I forgot to zoom in. So, I bought my first GOG games. I wanted to play the Ultimate Doom. And Elder Scrolls 1 and 2 came with it for free. I don't know if I'll ever touch those because I enjoyed Skyrim, although I never beat it. But I don't know. I can't imagine myself going back farther than that. It might be hard for me to do so. A bunch of pawn shop and that retro gaming store pickups. You know, Scooby-Doo, Rad Racer, Castlevania 2, the 3 Atari 2600 games. And then for like a whole 2 weeks there was just no progress whatsoever. No games beaten, no games bought. Beat Smash Bros. Ultimate, that was on stream too. That's on my backup channel. I got Fire Emblem Path of Radiance with the Game Boy Player disc and the GameCube. I think that was the day we did our first Mario Dance Dance Revolution stream. Then we started doing our NES Classic streams, which I will get back to Kirby. I swear I'm just taking a break from games that piss me the fuck off. Beat Crash Bandicoot. A lot of the stuff we did on stream. Beat Dance Dance Revolution. I bought Job the Leprechaun and started playing it like 2 days later. And I got Fortnite for my little nephew. And unfortunately that got added to the collection. But it's null, which means it's not going to take up any unbeaten or unplayed spaces. You know, looking at it like this, there is really not that much stuff I got. It really seems like that though, but I really didn't get that much this month. I kept saying to myself for like the past 2 months that the next stream was going to be massive. It really wasn't. But yeah, 2019's going well so far. I have a goal of 26 games I want to beat before the end of the year, and I'm already up to 17, because one of these beaten games got completed, so it's 17 games here. So I only got to beat 9 more games, and that's definitely going to happen. Kirby will be soon. I would like to beat Ninja Gaiden soon. I can get to like Act 6-2, 6-3, right before the boss or whatever. So, with that said, let's get this mindfuckery off the screen. With that said, I like how Ninja Gaiden pisses you off, but it's not a game you take a break from. Ninja Gaiden pisses me off, but it's such a fun game, and for an NES game, it controls so well. But with that said, we are going to call it a stream here. Yeah, you did spell Ninja Gaiden wrong. I'm sorry, I keep spacing out looking at the chat. I just woke up a couple hours ago. I'm a little out of it. We're gonna call a stream here, which is good. Good that I'm out of it, and I'm about to go record like 4 episodes for a fucking Let's Play. Yeah, so that's that for now. Very minimal streaming over the next couple weeks, and probably months, because I'm going to be applying for a new job soon. I think I found the one I want. I just have to write my my resume, fill that out, get an application in, hope they accept me for the job. Hope they have low standards. And yeah, that's it. So yeah, next stream is the challenge stream, and maybe we'll get back on track from there, but I'm mostly focusing on Let's Playing. So yeah, links in the info tab, or if you're on desktop, just scroll down below. Check me out on Twitter, you'll know what's going on there if you follow me. I update it regularly and I post random shit like raccoon videos. Follow me on my backup, subscribe to me on my backup YouTube channel, where all these streams go, even this one. I got them all organized in playlists by date, everything like that. And my main channel as well. I do Let's Plays there. I don't upload too much aside from the Let's Plays. And last but not least, check out Red Vox. It's a band from Vinny Vinesauce. It's the band that's been playing in the background this entire time. I actually took desktop cam off, so I can't show it. But with that said, thank you all for watching, and have a good night.